Hello everyone and welcome back to From Our Basement Gaming.
Hi everyone.
We are back with part 103 of our Ecco the Dolphin
103.
Defender of the Future Let's Play. Yep. It has been a long one. That's for
Yes.
sure.
103 shows.
Well,
That's almost 2 seasons.
yes. And well, depending on the length of your season, it's more than 2 seasons.
Right. I guess 2 American seasons.
Right. If it's Dragon Ball Z, 1 season, one complete season.
I confess, I was surprised
Yeah.
when you told me and it sunk in that was how long
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z's first season was.
Yes, I mean, Funimation broke it up by sagas,
Yes.
and those sagas kind of, for the American fans, became the seasons, quote unquote.
Yeah, I think Toonami did that also.
Yes. It's possible that it started pre-Funimation owning the rights.
Yeah.
To make it easier to sell DVDs. But, yes. Fun fact about Dragon Ball Z. It's just 2 really big seasons.
Yeah.
2 100 plus level episode. I don't know why I said level.
That's
Because
okay.
we're playing the game, I guess. 100 plus episode seasons.
Imagine a video game with 100 plus levels.
Oh my god. They'd be like, well, you don't have to worry about the replayability because you'll be playing this game forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, usually in a review they talk about the replayability.
Yeah. I distinctly remember that being like a selling point to like,
Yeah.
I think it was Mighty Max.
Right.
But-
Probably something like that.
Yeah. It was confusing though because it didn't look like it had 100 levels.
Uh-huh.
The guide unless there was more game than the manual was leading on.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's okay, I don't know either on this one, I'm afraid.
Thinking my mom might have turned the AC because it feels a little...
Okay.
It feels cool down here. Either that or it's just cool down here because it's the basement.
Yep. Well, there's a reason why it's in our basement. Okay.
Well, that's not the original reason, but it is
A reason.
a reason, yes. Because, yeah, I guess that's the silver lining to me having to bring most of my game consoles down here. Because if it weren't for recording them down here, we would be in my office room, which is much smaller space, or the living room, which is a shared space. So,
Right.
I mean, the basement is too, but my mom
we take
isn't
our
down.
turns.
Yeah, and my mom isn't down here as often, whereas she spends a considerable amount of time down here. Yes, the original reasons were social distancing related.
Oh. I see.
No, why we had the game down here.
Oh! I'm sorry. Yeah, that.
Yeah, why we
That's-
had the consoles down here, and then we decided, we had decided why don't we start a YouTube channel while we're, hanging out down here because of the circumstances and playing games. Might as well do something productive with it.
Yeah.
Because we had kind of wanted to try a YouTube channel for a while.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
I still would potentially be interested in doing skit style, but I don't know if people still do skits on YouTube or if that's kind of a dying art.
Well, we can always be the ones still doing it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there must be some people, but it's hard to say. I see more people doing skits as shorts more than like the full YouTube videos.
Yeah.
And obviously people who, back in the day made it their thing, like Smash, they're doing skits again.
We could do better quality skits.
Did you just
No, on the
throw
same
shade? No, I'm kidding.
on the same level as like Smosh.
Oh, okay. No, the timing of that made it sound like you were saying, well, we can do better quality. I'm like, then Smosh?
No.
I know. It's okay. It's okay. It's just the timing.
Yes.
I know you weren't throwing shade at
Oh, no. It'd be foolish to throw shade at Anthony and Ian.
Yeah. Of whom we were originally fans. And I mean, some of their new stuff is okay, but it's kind of a mixed bag.
Uh-huh.
I mean, some of it's like, okay, like some of it's kind of funny. Some of it's like, I think because, for me anyway, I'm not as up with the trends as I was when we were originally watching Smosh.
Yeah, that was about 2007, 2008.
Right, like, yeah, probably like 2006 might have been when I first saw them. To like, we probably watched till around 2010, 2011-ish. Yeah. And I mean, like, some of it's fun. I think my sense of humor has changed too a little bit. And I think they're kind of between trying to do their original demographic and trying to appeal to the current youth, I guess.
True.
Not like super young. I'm not talking Skibbity Toilet. No. Like at the youngest, I would say teenagers, like older teenagers, like 16 up teenagers.
Gotcha. Good.
Yeah.
It's always good to try to get a new audience, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I'm guessing anyway with some of the humor. So yes, it's not always gonna be a hit with me where I currently am. Whereas, I'm kind of like, if I went back to watch Smosh's old videos, would it still hit me the same way?
Prax.
And the answer is maybe some of them would, and some of them wouldn't.
Sorry that I've botched that.
It's alright. I believe in you. You can do this.
Thanks.
We can get past this part, and
Yeah.
because we're actually
Oh, very close.
we're more than halfway through the game at this point.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I know we still have. It still feels like a lot, but it's
Yeah, it does feel like a lot. This game, this level feels like a lot. I should be.
I forget at which point I said, oh, we're at the halfway point, but we are past that point where I said we're at the halfway point. We're maybe 60%.
I see.
I guess.
Couldn't tell you.
I don't know. I just think that this part we're at is a massive level, so it's kind of hard to see the end, but I'm sure maybe once we get past this massive level, it'll go a lot smoother.
Clear the second boss and then go through the next gauntlet and then go through the third boss.
It's funny where I feel like well, the first Ecco game only really had the final boss in terms of like an actual boss, and the second game had what, 3, I think.
Yeah.
They would have had a 4th one, but I think that was taken out in the prototype stage. Much to my sadness. Honestly, the Vortex Future needed more stuff in it. It was too creepy and empty.
It was short.
It was short and it was relatively empty. Like, I know we had those sword enemies, but that was it. That would be like taking all of the enemies except for the jellyfish out of all the other levels. It would feel empty. You know?
Yeah!
And I know that did add to the atmosphere, but I did find the idea of the cyber dolphins to be kind of cool. But I guess maybe at the end of the day they decided they didn't like that and took it out. But anyway, I feel like Defender of the Future just decided we want lots of bosses.
Yes.
Just throw them in there, all the bosses. Okay. Maybe they were looking at the Sonic games and they're like, the Sonic games have a good amount of bosses. We should put bosses in our game. Which is fine. Bosses here are a little frustrating, but
yeah, sort of some of these areas are. But
yeah. We're trying to escape this Windows 98 screensaver. Eventually. Thank you so much, those of you that are sticking.
yes, you're the primary reason we're
sticking around for us.
giving it our all.
Yes. Thank you for being patient with us about the audio quality. One of these days I will update. I'm just not financially able to update the equipment right now. So. And also, it's really hard. Those of you who buy audio equipment probably understand, but like with microphones, there isn't really much of a try before you buy, you know what I mean? You have to buy it and then if it doesn't work out, you have to hope you figure that out in the window where you can still get a refund.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's why I'm like really still trying to figure out what our best option is. There are these other microphones I don't have experience with, so I'm kind of like, is this the best thing? Like, you guys can let me know in the comments if you're watching and you happen to be in the know about these types of microphones. I'm currently thinking of trying either lapel mics or headset mics. But part of my thing is I would rather... And part of the reason I'm looking into those is I want Connor and I to sound like we're the same volume. Because a lot of times either it's harder to hear me or it's harder to hear Connor. Which lately, it's harder to hear me. I'm not a very loud person. I have been told I am a soft-spoken person. I I do try to speak up, but you know, I can only do it so much. So yeah, I would like to do that, and that would solve the issue of, you know, everybody can hear Connor and not me, or everybody can hear me and not Connor. That would fix that issue. You know, I've got the cord issue with this one, so I would like to fix that. And I would also like to get one that would take up hopefully only one USB port. I don't really want to get two separate microphones that take two separate USB ports, because that's kind of takes up more room than we have, because we have a lot of equipment plugged in. So that's kind of where I'm at. But with lapel mics, I just want to make sure they're not too noisy. You know, I want to be able to. We want to be. Hang on. We want to be able to talk and move around without, like, you hearing a bunch of feedback from our clothes or other stuff. With other stuff, I mean other equipment. And, you know, with headset mics, I just didn't want it to be too breathy, you know? Because that's distracting, too, if you're talking and you hear breath noises all the time. That's annoying. You guys don't want to do that, and that would definitely be a downgrade in terms of, like, you know, with the current microphone I have, as far as I can tell, we don't have that issue where you're picking up a lot of breath. It does pick up probably too much background noise, like the humming of some of the noisier consoles that we play, when the water heater comes on, when the heat comes on. You guys hear that sometimes. The furnace, I'm sorry, not the water heater, the furnace. So yeah, but at some point, I guess I'll figure it out. If you guys have any advice, if you are somebody who records with another person a lot of times and you have suggestions for us, we are very open to that. You know, really, at the end of the day, the microphone I have is built for one person recording, not really for two. So, and, you know, and that's what I have because I'm a voice actor and I originally bought it for voice acting, so, yeah. Good stuff. Just looking at the time.
Yeah, that's what I was concerned about. That it was taking too long.
We have 12 more minutes, so we will at least have potentially have some progress.
Because I want to get to that pipe down there.
I see. Yes. Did it at least save that part?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a checkpoint.
Good. I believe in you. You can do this.
Yeah, because that was the mistake that we made, was this is the pipe we want to go
Great. I hope you guys like seeing Echo fall into the abyss, because
yeah,
that's what we've got for you.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm not blaming you. I'm just... Go! I don't know, maybe the people you watch are playing the PS2 port and maybe they made the controllers tighter, I don't know. I literally don't know because this game is not popular enough for somebody to make a comparison video. So I don't know what the difference is.
There we go.
Maybe that will be us one day. Maybe we will make the comparison
I suppose we will.
if we can make it through playing this again on the other console. Ah! Well,
That's lucky.
yeah. Oh my god.
Because that's the bubble you want to get into, because that's where the third thing is.
Okay. Oh, okay. We just hit a space rock.
Yeah. That's where vial number 3 is, and
Right.
the mistake we took was
Oh. Did we just respawn just to die?
I really hope not.
Okay.
It's
we might be...
checkpointing. Oh my god.
Yeah.
This is.
Okay. Just give it a minute. You got stuck into a loop of dying, didn't you?
We'll see.
I mean, it almost looks like it. Okay. No. Oh, I see. Okay. That's why. Okay.
Is this it? Did it spawn us where we need to? Or are we back? We're back at the second one.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what was happening. You were moving too quickly, so you kept... At least the game wasn't putting you in that loop.
Well, for those watching this whole series, this is a full record. Oh, crud. Too fast. A full record playing the Dreamcast game.
Yes. And I have no idea, the other people who played, I have no idea if they played it on PS2 or Dreamcast.
Or did they... I really hope they didn't cheat and do debug modes.
I don't even know how to get debug mode of this game.
Neither do
I mean, unless they're playing, a ROM of it, or emulator. Because I think a lot of people that do those videos where they like hack into the games, in quotation marks, they're using mods, or not mods, ROMs. They're using ROMs. So I don't even know if people are playing it on the actual console or if they're just doing a ROM. Because that's also a completely different experience because you're playing on the computer.
Well,
I'm stuck in
if I could stay put. Maybe I can. Because I need to get that vial right there.
guessing that's what you have.
Whatever that thing is.
Because it's not one of the Vita ones.
Wherever. Ah! Finally!
Oh.
Of course, now we have to finish this ordeal.
Is this the end of this part once we get through there?
Well, as we get through here, so let's see. So now that we got there, we have to get to the starting point, which I believe that might be the hose that we need to travel.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. Because, yeah, once we get there, if you remember that hose that did absolutely nothing, off kilter. because when we get back to the start, we need to hit that thing that did nothing in the previous part that we did.
I see.
Because that would bring those things back. Maybe this would be the safer way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, if you could stay.
Yes.
It is a good option if you end up staying.
Yeah. Because that way, when you get back to where you need to, you then have the ability to travel back to where you need to. So we finally got back to where we need. Misfire.
Yeah. Bit not far enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so back in.
Right.
So, I'm presuming this is the way. 2.
It's the hope.
Oh, we're back to. Out of here. Okay.
Does this mean the next time we start up we'll be here?
I don't know.
Okay. I hope. Oh, why
But-
doesn't he stay?
Because the guy who I studied from was able to get back and then complete it in one go without any.
Well, he probably played it a million times and just showed his perfect
Right.
run through. I watched one guy do an almost perfect Tides of Time playthrough. Yeah, not this one, Tides of Time. And the poor guy, you know, it was kind of funny though, because he was completely quiet up until like Tube of Medusa, and he made a mistake. Like I think he was thinking that he could do a perfect run through. Made a mistake, tried again, made it a second time, and I actually heard him curse under his breath. And I'm like, that's the first time I've heard this guy's voice. And never again do you hear the voice throughout the entire playthrough. So, I felt for him, but it was also very entertaining at the same time.
I believe it.
2 minutes.
Bunch.
It's okay, we made progress. There's for some reason the angle you're hitting it at is making it.
Yeah, I'm kind of wanting to review and figure out what. Good gracious.
Well, you might have to. You might be in a case where you'll have to do that for the next part.
Just hope this is the right 2, otherwise we're going back to that bubble.
Yeah. Is this the right way? Nope.
Well, it's back to where we were last time.
It is not. Okay. Oh well. It's okay. It's okay. Oh my goodness. This game.
Yeah.
We love it, but it is also a pain in the butt.
Okay, so if that's not the right one.
We're out of time, actually.
Yes.
Alright, we're gonna give it one more go, I guess.
Shoot.
Well, what can I do? We're out of time.
Yeah, we are out of time.
It's alright, chill. We'll get it. We will get it. Alright, guys, thank you so much for coming, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.